Hello, my gorgeous, amazing, beautiful, diamond shining, lovely, super soul, empire light worker leader. Okay, today we are on the L. L. That's why so much of love is coming from my mouth to you. So L stands for loving yourself and everyone like God. Powerful, right? Let me tell you what today's module is all about and why this module is so powerful and so much needed in your journey of making your first 1 crore with ease, joy, and grace. So, as you now you already know, love is the most powerful currency to transform anybody. And now tell me, can you give something to somebody that you don't have for yourself? No, right? If I have water in my water bottle, what will come out? Water. If I have coffee, what will come out? Coffee. If I have, let's say, lime water, what will come out? Lime water. Twinkle, concept samajh mein aa gaya. I have understood the concept. Now tell me next. So what I really want to pass on the message is, if you have judgment for yourself, what will you give to the world? Judgment. If you have hatred for yourself, what will you give to the world? Hatred. If you have jealousy for yourself, what will you give to the world? Jealousy. If you have doubt on yourself, what will you give to the world? Doubt. So whatever you have is what you will give out. Now tell me one thing. In the last module, we have covered in so much of depth that how much it is important to love your body like a sacred temple. Today, I just want you to go a little step above, not just with your body. Today, I want you to fall in love with everything that you are, with all your mistakes, with all your past failures, with all your not so right decisions, with all your bad decisions, with all your everything. I want you to just honor your entire journey. You might be feeling today that, oh my God, everybody around me is making 1 crore. Oh my God, I'm already too late. Oh my God, I'm too immature. Oh my God, I was not good enough. Oh my God, I was too immature. I was too naive. How can I do that? How can I do this? How can I be so selfish? How can I be so lazy? How can I be that? Oh my God, I don't know what all labels have you put onto yourself. Today, can you just borrow this faith from me that everything in your life has happened exactly as it had to happen? I'll truly share my personal story with you, which is truly so emotional to my heart. I don't know from where and when and how the seed was buried into my heart, or I'll rather use the word seeded into my heart, that by 30, when I'm 30 years old, I want to be financially free. I don't know from where it came. God gave me, might be. And from the age of 22 or 23, I was always in so much of haste. Like a honeybee, I was into hurry sickness. Today I know it was my sickness. I was into disease. Hurry sickness, like a bee always keeps flapping and flapping and flapping and flapping and flapping. I was like flapping from one flower to another flower to another flower to another flower. What was happening? No nectar was producing. I was not even enjoying the process. I was getting exhausted. And you know what happened? I turned 29 and I could still nowhere see 1 crore coming in the next 1 year. And I was more into self doubt and more into worry and more into blame and shame and guilt. And I'm not good enough. I don't deserve happy parents. I am so bad. I'm not a good child. I couldn't do what I promised to them. Twinkle. What? Am I dead? Is 30 my lifespan? Has God told me after 30 you will never be able to live life and your parents will no longer be there after you are 30 and you will never be able to marry before after you are 30, you will never be able to have children after you are 30? Why I'm sharing all this with you? I don't know what is the deadline you have given to yourself. I don't know what is the story you have for yourself. I just know one thing. Your past has been exactly the way it was meant to happen. Everything was a divine timing, divine plan. If I did not make my first 1 crore till my 29 years of age, then it's a divine timing. And I know what I cannot do in 2 years, God can do in 2 weeks. I'm still to touch my 30K, can I tell you, by the way. And I know for sure that anything which will happen to me is happening as per divine timing. So why to have this 30 as a milestone? Release it now. Release it today. Whether money comes before 30 or after 30, or whether it comes anything that you have just attached to yourself, just release it. Release it. Today, can I tell you, I'm 100 times more happier, 100 times more productive, 100 times more in much of grace, because I know if things are working my way, good. Things are working his way, best. What do I prefer, good or best? Best. With me. So today I just want you to first of all accept what I am saying. The word is acceptance with bold, pink, bada highlighter. Write it down. Acceptance. The day you truly deeply get into acceptance of all your past mistakes, failures, decisions, journey, anything, that is the day abundance will come to you. Acceptance is equal to abundance. And also very deeply observe, in abundance there is also dance. ABUNDANCE, which means abundance only comes to you when you celebrate, when you fun, when you have joy. Means even abundance wants you to keep dancing. So can you keep dancing with the flow of life, with the music of life, with the divine timing of life? Concept समझ में आया ना? You know, just do this with me. Come on. Just hold your, do namaste and just press it too hard, too hard, too hard. It is, isn't it exhausting? Isn't it too tiring? That is what you are doing every single time you're having toxicity with yourself. I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy enough. I didn't do it. I'm not a good child. Oh my God, I was so lazy. How could I do that? How could I make wrong decisions? How could I date wrong people? Ah. And they're like, okay, I allow, I accept, I accept. It is so much of happiness and joy. It's okay. Today, release yourself of all this mental and emotional and physical exhaustion that you are doing with yourself by blaming yourself. Today, can you just do one thing? Can you, any decision you are blaming, can you bless? For example, I remember I dated a guy for 2 years and I made him as the anchor of my life. Everything around me was revolving around him, around him, around him. Only to realize after 2 years, he just gaslighted. What is gaslighting? He stopped talking to me, even without telling me what happened wrong. And you know what? Today I thank him. In spiritual world, we call it disguised angels. He was a disguised angel who told God, I will teach Twinkle a lesson of self-love and self-esteem. I was like a beggar begging for love and respect and identity and everything from him, only to realize I lacked love. That is why I wanted love. Only to realize I lacked attention for myself. That's why I wanted his attention. And the day he went off from my life, my anchor was gone. And when nothing is left, everything is possible. That was the time my fear converted into faith, my pain converted into power, my wounds converted into wisdom. And that was the time when actually everything got launched. Apni Dunia got launched. I also left a toxic business which I was a part of. It was not working from last 2 years, but I did not have the courage to leave it. And can you see my passion, my volume and my flow is too high and too much louder and too much faster today. You know why? Because I truly believe in this concept. There is no benefit of having guilt, shame. These are all so wasted emotions. So release yourself of guilt, release yourself of shame, release yourself of all the past mistakes and failures and everything which has happened, knowing that all of it was meant to happen. It was not anything bad. It was all preparation for you. It was all not rejection. It was all God's protection for you. Today, I really feel the rejection I got from my ex, it was actually God's protection. The reason why my 9 businesses have not worked, when I say businesses, it is all my ventures. Almost 7 failed jobs, almost 2 different startups failed. It was God's protection because I was destined to become a business coach for life coaches. Because I was destined for self-edutainment. How come I could succeed in all those work when self-edutainment was my path? Today, can I tell you, I have become so spiritual. Why? because of all the past mistakes. I was so much masculine and controlling and too much. Everything is happening because of me. Everything is happening. I am not only doing enough. I am already not doing it enough. Only to realize when I entered into the path of spirituality that I am the biggest person coming in my way of success. I want to control everything my way or highway. But I forgot that I am the creator of him. And he and I will co-create. And today I embrace this part of me. If things are happening my way, dinka chicka, dance, 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 dance. Things are happening his way, dance double. Woohoo! Because now things will go best with me. So can you please write down what all are the things I would love to forgive myself for? Just do this. Ask yourself, who are the people you trusted who cheated you? What are the decisions you took which wasted your time, which you think wasted your time? Actually, nothing wasted because it was all investment in you only by God. But let's say all the bad decisions I want you to write, all the bad people that you have met, all the people you have hurt in life. Can I tell you, I remember because I was already too much into hurry, 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 I never gave my best in most of my jobs. I gave all my best to my businesses, but never in jobs. And then I forgave myself one day, energetically forgiving myself for all the lack of 100% which I gave in my jobs. So I energetically seeked forgiveness from all the CEOs I have worked in jobs, only knowing that they were giving the space to me and they had chosen by God that till the time Twinkle becomes a successful billionaire, I'll hold a space for her. That's the story now. Whether it's true or it is not true doesn't matter. That's the story which is empowering me to now work on my highest mission, which is self-edutainment. Today, can you just acknowledge and just replace blaming to blessing? Anytime you find yourself blaming your past mistakes, bless them. Anytime you see yourself blaming all the people who have hurt you, bless them. Anytime you find yourself blaming yourself only for anything you have done in the past, bless you. If you think you're already too late of making your first 1 crore, ha, thank God it hasn't come to you up until now. Might be God is planning to give you 10 crores and you are just praying for 1 crore. Who knows? So I know you have got the lesson. Just replace blaming to blessing. And remember, in a spiritual world, our soul is here to learn and evolve. And all the people and the events which have hurt you, which you think have not gone the way you wanted them to go, they were all disguised angels and disguised events which chose to come into your life to make your lesson evolve and to make your soul evolve. So thank your ex if he has not respected you. He made you a wiser lover now. Thanks to all the CEOs who haven't treated you well. Now you know what kind of a CEO you would love to become. Thanks to all your past mistakes. Now you know why those mistakes happen and what are the learnings. So instead of saying, why God, why me, why me, why me, today replace the why to what did God want me to teach? What was the lesson God wanted me to learn? So replace your why me, why me, why me to learnings and lessons. And that's how you will always be growing and growing and flowing with so much of ease and grace. And now, when you are filled with so much of love and forgiveness and compassion and kindness and faith and surrender, I would love for you to pass on the same gift to other people. Can I tell you, as life coaches, people pay us for our love. As life coaches, people pay us for our transformation that we bring into their lives. And we can only transform people when we have zero judgment, zero. So anytime anybody you meet, whether it's your client or not, anytime you meet anybody and you see yourself judging somebody, oh my God, look at her hair, how oily she is today. Bless her. And immediately tell your mind, stop it, stop it, stop it. Do it with me. Stop it. You're telling your mind, stop judging her, stop judging her, stop judging her. And then put me into your heart. Put that person into your heart. And then say, zoot, zoot. What is zoot, zoot? I bless you. I love you. I heal you. I bless you. I love you. I heal you. So whether you want to call it zoot, zoot, or you want to call it love, love, you want to call it bless, bless, use your own terminology. But what I want you to do is bless you, love you, heal you. with me? So it's very easy to judge. And what happens when we judge other people? We put them into our mind. And transformation doesn't come when we have things in our mind. Transformation happens when we have things in our heart. And the moment you convert that, stop it and drop it into your heart, is that when the magic, love, miracle, celebration, abundance, 1 crore happens. So now anytime you find anybody, any person you are judging, immediately say, stop it. Drop it into your heart, envelope like a heart and say, zoot zoot, bless you, love you. Whether you are judging your mentors or you are judging your friends, you are judging your job, you are judging your boss, you are judging yourself, just say, stop it, drop it, bless you, bless you, bless you. Forgive all the people who have hurt you, knowing that they were all villains in your earth level, but they were all divine angels in the spiritual level who only learned to give you a lesson, who actually were so beautiful souls who came on earth just to give you a lesson. How divine that soul is. My ex, I love him today even more. You know why? Because such a divine soul. He chose to take birth only to give me a lesson how to own my own self love and respect. It's my story. And ultimately, we all become what we give ourselves story. So, new life, new story, new story, new life. Today, the only thing I want you to is increase your worthiness. Because when you increase your worthiness, is when you actually are able to accept everything about you, and that is where the abundance comes. So self-love will take you to worthiness. When you increase your worthiness, you will go into absolute acceptance. And when you go into absolute acceptance, is that when abundance flows with you effortlessly, easily, magically. So first of all, start with yourself. First, forgive your own mistakes. Drop all the judgments, drop all the guilt, all the shame. Accept fully that everything which has happened is happened by the divine time, for the divine intention, for the divine reasons. I surrender to God. And then when everything, you have become a divine channel, then pass on the same to the world. Drop all the judgments. There's nothing right, there's nothing wrong. There is right for them, wrong for you. If something is right for you, doesn't mean it's right for everybody. So there is no right, wrong. So not to, I used to judge too much. It is right, it is wrong. It is right, it is wrong. It is right, it is wrong. You know what happened? I only kept delaying my own progress. Only one day I just learned this one sentence from my mentor Pooja Puneet, and she said, Twinkle, nothing is right, nothing is wrong. It's right for them, wrong for you. It's wrong for them, right for you. So stop judging things which have not worked for you, and stop promoting things which have not worked for you. Just accept it has worked for somebody, it is working for somebody. You focus on what's working for you, and you promote what's working for you, and everything else, bless, 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 bless. And keep asking yourself this magical question: wow, what is God trying to teach me? And learn it. And then you say yourself, wow, how wonderful. I call it BMW. If you really want to have BMW in your life, just release all the blaming, all the moaning, all the whining, blame, complain, excuse, in simple terms, and receive BMW. What is the new BMW? Blessing. M stands for magical questioning. What is God trying to teach me? And W is, wow, how wonderful. For example, my ex left me. So instead of blaming him, blessing him. Bless you. Instead of saying, oh my God, moaning and crying and complaining, what I will do, I will ask myself a magical question. What is God trying to teach me? God is trying to teach me that you should not be a beggar in your relationship. You should be a giver and an equal lover. Own your own self-love first before wanting love from your partner. Wow. Now what I'm doing is I'm replacing whining, which is just complaining and giving excuses, to wow, how wonderful is that? I have learned a lesson. I have evolved myself. And as life coaches, the best thing we can gift ourselves is evolution every single day. So I know today's module has been little deeper and little longer, but my only intention for you is stop doing this with yourself and stop doing this with others, and just release, love, bless. Anytime you find yourself judging, see yourself from eyes of God. Every time you see yourself judging others, see them from the eyes of God. Because can I tell you, you also know it now. भगवान इंसान ही तो है. Can you see God in me? See my eyes? I can see God in you. तुझ में रब दिखता है यारा, मैं क्या करूं, सजदे सर झुकता है यारा, मैं क्या करूं. Take it, sink it. So with that, I would love for you to go into the reflection session. See whatever feelings you had, honor it, acknowledge it. That's how you're able to process it. And I see the potential in you. I see 1 crore coming to you. And today I would love to say, I see God in you. And I choose to love myself like a God. I choose to love you like a God. And I choose to spread love and love and love. All right. So I would love to meet you in the next session. Till then, keep spreading love. Loads of love to you.